This is what we do here at Walter Reed. Good, we get to come and play in the mud. Yeah.
I like it. I feel more stable in it than the Oser.
Today, Sergeant Fairfax is getting a new knee.
I was falling a lot in it, and it was just a pain in the butt because it's more embarrassing than anything else when you fall in public.
Amputees like Sergeant Fairfax come to Walter Reed to get state-of-the-art prosthetics.
I feel bad for our surgeons. They wind up having to take something very significant away from someone, and I get to be the guy who gives at least part of that back to them.
The process begins with the plaster mold of the patient's limb.
This is going to get messy quick.
And then I take that mold, create a model, and I take that model and then I hand shape it.
The mold is covered in plastic and then placed into an infrared oven.
The infrared rays actually penetrate down into the plastic and soften it. So then at this point, Art's going to take this and clean up the trim lines. Then he'll mount up his components, install a valve, and off the patient goes.
Today's prosthetics don't have to look like cold, robotic limbs. Silicone skin gives artificial limbs a startling resemblance to the real thing. Creating lifelike parts requires a meticulous artist who captures every detail, right down to the toenail.
Always like, all right, when am I going to fall? When am I going to fall? I always had to make sure it was always locked to the rear. Hopefully in like 6 more months, I'd like to get back to running.
It's going to make it a whole lot better.
For a long-term goal, Sergeant Fairfax, who remains on active duty, is looking to get right back to where the action is.
A year from now, I'd like to get back to deploying downrange. Even though I might not be able to do everything physically like I used to be, I still, got it up here.
And now, thanks to the prosthetists at Walter Reed, he's got it down here, too. Crystal Park, Washington.